So before going to the question 12, just statement 1 is wrong and statement 1 is right and statement 2 is false. I explained all the logic behind it and how to approach this question. So yeah, question 12. So question 12, consider the following statements. Statement 1, marsupials are not naturally found in India. Statement 2, marsupials can thrive only in montane grasslands with no predators. So this is the question. So standard set of options are given. So this question could be categorized under from environment or say since geography there are a lot of montane grasslands and all are mentioned, so you should be familiar with different um, uh, type of flora and fauna. So science or environment you can categorize it under any of that. So how do you answer this question? So first problem in answering this question is you should be familiar with the word this marsupials. So if you are not familiar with marsupials, you will not be able to even make a guess. So how does the questioner expect the aspirant to be familiar with this word marsupials? So one way is you would probably, while going through an environment book, you would be reading this word marsupial, or through when going through NCERT textbooks, science textbooks, which you should be, uh, you will be familiar with the word marsupial. That is one place you could have picked up this word. Another place is obviously from the newspaper. So if you are a person who regularly reads the newspaper, I'll just show you this, the link uh, shown here. 1 second. So uh, this is the link. So a fossil baby helps scientists explain how mammals thrived after the dinosaur extinction. It's a different news, but if you see, it appeared on September 2022, our preparation phase. And if you see this news, they are saying, they are discussing about marsupials. So these are pouched marsupials, including kangaroo and koalas, and egg-laying monotremes. So these two words appeared in the news. So marsupials and monotremes. Ideally, you should be checking out what marsupials and monotremes are and what are the different categorizations, all that. So if you see marsupials, if you this is a wiki page. So marsupials are diverse group of mammals belonging to infraclass marsupiala. They are primarily found in Australia and the Americas. One of the defining features of marsupial is their unique reproductive strategy, where the young are born in a relatively underdeveloped state and then nurtured within a pouch. So there are pouch. Usually there is a pouch, or um, if you see, living marsupials encompass a wide range of species, including kangaroos, koalas, opossums, Tasmanian devils, bandicoots, and all different kind of animals. So even the ones that we don't see with pouch. So anyway, this is marsupial. So if you see the names from this, the moment you understand marsupial is kangaroos, koalas, and all that pouched. If you take it as pouched mammals, even then you can answer our question. So if you go back to the question, I will just go back to the question. The question was, marsupials are not naturally found in India. So that is a if you know, kangaroos and koalas are not found in India, and it says are not naturally found in India. That is most likely be true. Whether in historically, whether there was any kind of marsupial in India, that is not. That is all very detailed things that you are not expected to know. So on a first reading, cursory reading, marsupials are not naturally found in India is true. So then let's go to statement 2. Statement 2 says marsupials can thrive only in montane grasslands with no predator. So for this statement, I will just give you one more important info, or say a trick to approach the question. Whenever you find the word only, be extra cautious. So only is a very exclusive term. So they are talking about a very specific thing. So if any one condition violates this statement becomes false. So if you see, marsupials can thrive only in montane grasslands. So uh, we don't have to worry whether they can thrive in montane grasslands. We just have to think whether they survive in any one single place other than this montane grassland, then this statement will be false. And it says with no predators, then this no is also a very exclusive word. So uh, with less predators, or with uh, if they used some mild terms, then it does not become that exclusive. But they used no predators only in montane. So whenever such statements appear in prelims, be extra cautious. That statements is probably wrong. I am not saying all the time, but be extra cautious. That are exclusive words that you should be you could think whether any one situation may happen, which if that statement for that statement to be false, only just one condition should satisfy. So that is one approach you can take whenever you see such terms, only, no, and such exclusive terms. So yeah, back to the point, marsupials can thrive only in montane grasslands. No, if you have seen, there are forest regions in Australia. When if you remember, when the forest fire and all came, we saw a lot of koalas getting burned and all that. So it's not just in montane grasslands, in arid semi-arid regions and all, we see marsupials. So in different climate conditions, they exist. And with no predators, it's false. Like, there are predators and still they survive in those regions. So this statement is false. So you can answer this question from simply knowing what marsupials are, and having knowing some basic information about marsupials. So you could have picked up from either the static books or the newspaper. So this is how you should approach this question. So this is question 12, and let's move on to the next question. So I hope that is clear.